How do you think we look?
I don't know. How do I look?
You look awesome.
Okay.
You look beautiful for
oh my God,
being
thank you.
at this ungodly hour in the morning.
10 a.m. after Halloween, looking cute.
Yeah, what did you do?
Where's the camera? Oh, right there.
There's one right there. There's one right there. And then I think there might be 3.
What did I do for Halloween?
Yeah.
I recovered from tour.
Yeah.
I feel
okay,
like...
turn.
Okay.
Let's not.
See, this is where I spiral out of control.
No, we're not doing
I went
that.
to the LA Haunted Hayride.
I did too.
Did you?
Yeah,
it was so awful.
I went on a whim. Okay, so I went on a whim.
Okay, I need to hear about your experience because I had the worst experience.
Well, okay. I had just gotten back, so... Okay, whatever, hold on, let's introduce you.
Okay. See, we're spiraling out of control. Hi, I'm CARR.
Thank you for being on Emo Nite Radio on AMP.
Dude, I'm so happy to be here.
This is going to be a long one and a wacky one.
I feel like I'm going to talk for hours.
Yeah, I mean, this is why people hate me.
Dude, we're going to be here for 2 hours and they're going to be like, can you guys leave? We have an interview at 12.
Yeah, I know. They're going to really...
I could literally talk forever.
That is why this is my job. We're already
bonding.
We already did the thing outside.
True. We already talked for an hour, literally.
So, okay. So, tell me about your haunted hayride. For people that aren't listening in Los Angeles, haunted hayride is I don't know. I feel like it was at one point really, really cool.
Yeah. I went a few years ago and it was so much fun.
It was, they had the things that came down. Did you, while you were going on the cart? And it was scary.
It was so fun and not as crowded, I guess. But it was so bad. Did you have to take the shuttle?
No, I didn't. I paid.
God.
So what I did, so I came back from, that was the day that I came back from Vegas from when we were young, right? And it was one of the last days.
A little hungover.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to go. But I had a lady that was staying with me.
Oh, that really wanted to go. The girls want to go with the guy.
She was but it was her last 2 days here.
Okay.
It was a non-romantic thing.
Oh, well, are you sure?
I'm 100% positive. It was a non-romantic thing.
Because I'm always someone take me to a hayride.
No. It was a non-romantic thing, but I was look, I don't want to wait in line. I don't want to, I'm so burnt.
I feel that.
I'm so I feel so shitty. I was just let's go. It's, 5 minutes away from my house, so cool, great.
Okay.
All of the boxes were checked,
Yeah.
There's 3 things there.
Yeah. Literally, it's so bad. We got there and we had to park at the LA Zoo, and then we had to wait an hour for a shuttle from the zoo to the hayride. And then it was just such a shit show. Did you go on the actual hayride?
Yeah.
It was 5 minutes long. And we were laughing the whole time. I was how is this real? It was so fast. It was so bad. And we were both what the fuck?
No,
we were smoking weed the whole time. We were fuck it.
Went on I think we went on during it was I wanted to go to the during the last hour.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to deal with all the shit.
Yeah.
It was there were.
Was it crowded? We went early.
It wasn't that bad. No, because I went the last hour.
Okay, that's probably a smarter move.
I don't know. I would have just never.
It was
done
just a mess.
But
did you go through the mazes?
Yeah, I went through.
The mazes were kind of fun.
Look, I like all this stuff. I don't like all this stuff when I'm so fucking burnt and tired.
True.
And when you have to wait and do a ton of shit, wait and drive and park and it's a whole
and wait in lines and you're just I just want to go to bed.
Dude, I got invited to go to dinner in Calabasas yesterday, and it was a nice dinner and a bunch of people were gonna be there, and I was absolutely fucking not.
Nah.
I'm not
Halloween,
going
anyone that does anything other than lay on the couch on Halloween day, I feel like Halloween is just a loungy day.
That's
right.
And you want to know what? It is the thing is, it's beautiful in Los Angeles in October.
It's so nice.
It smells better.
Yeah. The air just feels crisper.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
and so,
I love it.
All I did yesterday, which was Halloween, was we watched 3 movies.
Yeah.
And
Barbarian.
I walked the dog. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. I don't know.
I liked it too. The titties really like took me for a spin. I was not expecting her to be like breastfeeding.
I saw a fucking awesome meme.
I was like, damn.
I saw an awesome meme that was like, what would happen if somebody walked down this walked down the hallway, and it was like,
and their titties were out.
First, I'd suck on those hooters. I'd fucking suck on those.
Literally, they were big. They were nice. I was like, girl.
So okay, all right. We are fucking off to a bad start. Yes, which I love.
We're like barbarian old lady tits.
It's like my favorite thing. Well, if it's not Emo Nite Radio, if I don't talk about like my dick or my balls,
literally,
or like me,
this
like
is a perfect interview for me because I could talk about that stuff. Not your specific dick. I mean, we could if you wanted to.
If you want. Well, here's the thing. I listened to your lyrics, and they felt. I listened. That's what I did yesterday. Also,
you just listened to my music all day.
I listened to your music yesterday.
Good.
It felt like you attacked me. I feel like attacked. I feel.
In what way?
I feel like.
Do you feel like less of a man?
I feel like a lot of the song. Okay, so half of the songs that I listened to felt like I was writing them, and then half of the songs was like, oh god damn it, dude! Like
someone wrote this about me.
About me, dude.
I wrote them all about you.
You guys heard it first. I don't know what camera. You guys heard it first.
Yeah, I don't even know where the cameras are.
It doesn't. So like, okay, I and genuinely, like, you know, I've talked to a lot of people on this fucking couch so far, and I really like try to bring in people that I like a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot, and I really think that, look, I don't think there's one of your songs that is a bad song.
Thank you.
I don't. Like there's
definitely some.
Well, I haven't heard one.
Yeah, you don't need to.
You've got a knack for like writing like incredible choruses and incredible like
thank you
melodies. Is that?
I feel like my melodies all kind of sound the same. Like every writing session, I'm like, wait, this melody is from this song.
Yeah, but I mean, like, have you heard like?
True.
Every other fucking.
But it also makes it like a CARR song, I feel.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, oh, this sounds like a CARR song. Like it's very specific. And I think as a kid growing up, I always was attracted to like hookier songs, like really hooky choruses, like Avril and like All American Reject, you know, like all of that shit. So I feel like I really want like really anthemic hooky songs.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
But they're not like hard.
Basic.
They're not like hard. Yeah. Like I haven't heard like one hard chorus where it's just like boom, 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 boom. But they are like all caught in my head all day long.
Oh, that's what we love to
like,
hear.
All caught in my head all day long.
You're just singing my songs all day.
Dude, and you're also like, I don't know. I was like, these sound like poems. I don't know if she starts with like poems or like she like writes these first and then goes into a studio or like takes a guitar and does it at the same time, because I don't know, they are really, some of them are like pretty disgusting, some of them are pretty like you know, it's like disgusting, beautiful.
It's like very real, I think.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty disgusting person. Like I'm open to talk about literally anything in life. And like I cross every line possible. But I think, I don't know, I try and make my lyrics like literally the situation that I'm feeling. I'm like, I just straight up write it how it is. Like I don't really try and make it like poetic or pretty. Like I'm like, he was wearing a black shirt. He's a fucking loser. Like I literally just say it how I'm feeling, which I think is kind of like, at first I was like, this is kind of basic, but like now I'm like, it's pretty cool to just be like, that, like just writing out exactly what I'm feeling in the moment.
But that's how you write songs. That's how you write songs.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
And then there's like no right way to do.
Yeah.
We were talking about this like outside, right? Like there's no right way to interview anybody. True. There's no right way to do.
It's just like however you are feeling.
However you're doing it.
Right?
And, like,
I'm like, fuck it.
I really did. I got it. Like,
thank you. I think for me it's always been, like my manager always tells me, it's like the people that get it, and the people that don't get it. And it's just like, for me, the people that get it are my biggest supporters and are like pushing for me 100%, because they're like, we get what you're trying to do.
Dude.
You know?
I mean, like, it reminds me of, I don't know, I grew up listening to Last Day is the Day, and there was some like pretty like violent, saves the day. So they're like a fucking emo pop band, and like, but it was like a lot of like leaning, like it was a lot of like that,
like inappropriateness
of like what you would think to be in a song.
Oh yeah.
And like,
I love that.
I love it too. And I love that. And I also love it in like entertainment, when you see it in media and when you see it in all this stuff, because it's like, you haven't had anybody be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't say that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think it's fucking awesome, but you somehow managed to like get what you just said, all of those like fucking pop
crazy shit out
into like pop songs.
Yeah,
it's fucking it's beautiful.
I really want to like cross every line possible and just like really push the music industry boundaries, because I hate the industry in general. I also do. Like, I'm anti-industry, I'm anti-label, I'm anti-everything music industry. So I'm like, I want to fucking cause some shit.
Do you like? Is that just how you are? Is like how you're growing up, or is this like something that happened like once you started working in the music industry and somebody told you no, and you're like, fuck that?
Yeah, I mean, I think just in this generation music industry, how it's all like social media, you have to post on TikTok to be success. Like, it's just so whack to me. And like, I feel like people with real talent are just kind of getting like pushed under the rug, And it's like, I'm letting you go. Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
No, I'm letting you go because I feel the same way, but I have a lot of stuff to say.
And I feel like, nowadays as a musician, you also have to be an influencer, which like isn't who I am. Like, I don't want to fucking show people what I'm doing 24/7. And it's like, you have people on your back being like, you need to post on TikTok, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And I'm like, bro, I don't fucking want to. I want to write songs, I want to play shows, I want to meet people. Like, I don't care about posting every single second of my life, But also, I got my start because I was working at a music studio.
Which one?
Record Plant.
Yeah. Was that on Sunset?
I was like a client service girl there.
On Sunset?
It's like off of Santa Monica. It's close to Sunset. But I was a client service girl there.
What does that mean?
I was like catering to artists, like bringing them their food, whatever they needed. I would take their orders, like kind of like a waitress at a studio. But it was like huge artists, like Justin Bieber, and I feel like from then, I was like, that's where I was introduced to the music industry, because I was not making music my whole life. I only started making music in like 2019.
Yeah, but why did you want to okay, so you started working at Record Plant. Like, why did you want to work at Record Plant? Like, did you want to work in entertainment?
Yeah, I went to school for film and theater, so I wanted to act. And I needed like a night job because I got an agent. So I needed a evening job, and I hated like the actual restaurant industry. So I was like, oh, it could be fun to work at a studio, and like the hours were like 6 to 12 and it was like nighttime. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And then the people that I met at the studio, we would just kind of were like a family, because it was like the first people I met when I moved to LA. So it was all like runners, producers, like that studio itself, the workers were like the best, and we were all like such good friends. So we would just like fuck around and like make songs for fun after work.
Where? In the studio?
In the studio, because we would get free studio time. So we would just be like da da da, and then I was like, wait, this is so much fun. Like, I love doing this.
So were some of the runners and like the other people there, like they so you wanted to be an actor, and did they want to be? They
wanted to be like producers and
so they
mixers.
Knew how to do all the stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
And they were looking for talent, and I was like, I can sing, but I don't want to be a singer. Like, I was like, let's just fuck around and make a song for fun, because I was just like out of a breakup and I was sad, and I was like, let's just like fuck around. So we made like my very first EP that came out in like 2019.
So you guys just did it for free, like
we just did it for free at like a huge studio just for fun.
Okay, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, that's fucking tight.
It is like a weird journey, because it's like, I never wanted to be a singer. Like, it wasn't like in my plans of life.
You have stories to tell, though.
Oh, I got lots of stories that I can't really tell, but
no, but I mean, like, you did them in that first thing that you did with all of those guys. Like, that's fucking.
And it's cool to see them all like succeed. Like, now they're all like, producing for like really high people, and they're just killing it. And we're all kind of like, because we were all like at the bottom, you know, together, and they were running, like, it's just so funny to see them like run and get like backwoods for all these rappers and like come back, and they were just like sweaty and like working so hard, and like now they're like, you know,
producing for
producing for like Khalid, like they're mixing, like they're just working with people,
they're doing the things that they're like they wanted to do.
Exactly.
And like your life path took a little bit of a different turn,
for real. I'm like, this is crazy,
that fun thing that you did.
Yeah,
which is okay. Let me back you up. I don't know if you know anything about me.
No, I want to hear.
This is how we literally started Emo Nite. Was like,
oh, really?
I was working at a fucking creative agency with my, you know, now like my best friend and business partner, and we just, you know, like it was like the creative agency was like pretty much like all metalheads, and I would go into his office and I would be like, dude, I like this song, like we like this song. We knew that we liked this
That's cool.
certain type of music.
Yeah, because you said you did videos too, right?
Yeah,
like you directed.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I still do, but I don't have any time.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel.
It's like, I just don't have any time. Like, I will take a video if it's the right thing and the right... I'll tell you all the ones that, like, I wrote back in, like, 2015 and 16 that I got zero credit for because we were fucking...
Fuck.
Yeah, because I was just, like, doing the same thing. I was, like, the front desk person there.
That's cool, though.
Bad at. Like, I'm not good at that.
Yeah, me either. I was so bad at all of that.
So I used to go in the back to my other friend who's really good. He's really good, really smart. He's my best friend. He's like, but he wasn't at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew that we liked the same things. And he was like, let's fucking put on a night. Like, let's play the songs that we want to do at a small bar. And that's all we did. It just like came organically. And I think that the best thing
that's the best. I feel like that's where you really like figure yourself out, like where it just kind of like happens naturally and you're not like forcing it. But what was the first bar you guys played at? Shortstop. Do you remember? Do you know that place? It sounds familiar. I never get to tell this story there, but we did, because like I feel like this is not something that you normally tell on like a radio show or a whatever podcast, whatever the fuck we're doing. But like, so we went back. I knew this dude named whatever. I don't know if I should say his name. Nico, it doesn't matter. But like Nico, shout out.
Yeah, shout out. But he like let us do it there. The first we wanted it to be on a Thursday. He was like, there's no fucking way this will work on a Thursday. We'll give you a Tuesday. Fast forward, we moved after 2 venues. We came back to like do it the year anniversary there. And they were so mean to all the artists that like fucking like came to us.
They were jealous.
He ended up choking me out.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was fucking. But I also was like punching stuff and like doing bad. Like granted, like I wasn't.
You were like, I was punching things.
I wasn't the best example, but they were all being like mean to all the like the women that like came. They were being mean to like the artists, whatever. So it was all of it was organic. Like all of it was organic.
That is a cool story though.
I mean, there's a lot that I haven't really told.
When was that?
That was 8 years. We were about to do our 8-year anniversary. So
and now it's Thursday nights. That's how you like shifted from. So you first got
Friday
Tuesday.
Nights.
Oh, it's Friday nights.
Now it's Friday because, dude.
Damn, you started with a Tuesday and now you're Friday.
Yeah, it's epic. I know. Now people can fucking sleep in.
Literally.
I know.
Wait, how was tour? Extra crazy.
How was tour?
Tour was so much fun. I'm like still recovering, honestly. I feel like I need like a week.
When did you get back?
I got back, last Wednesday.
And you were out with the Rex. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It
was such a good time. Like just such a fun group of people, and we all just became such good friends. I have like post-tour depression.
Did you find... Okay, did you guys live on like a bus? Did you guys do like, how did you...
We did a Sprinter van and hotels, which was nice because I got my own room.
You got your own room? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, I love my band, but I was like, I need my own space after like a show.
I know.
You know? You're with these people fucking 24/7. But then as soon as tour ends, you're like, oh, I miss everyone so much.
Do we still have like we went on tour with 303 for like
Oh, that's fire. I used to love 303.
Dude, I gotta tell you, they are the best guys.
Really?
They are.
Are they still touring?
Yeah, they just did when we were young. Dude,
Can I open for them?
I'm sure you can.
303.
They're beautiful people.
Yeah, that's such a nice, like, it makes such a difference as an opener when you open for a band that's like so nice.
They asked us, like, that was our first thing. So we did 3 months on like buses with them, and that was my first like actual full.
Was that crazy? Or no, more chill?
Okay, so
I want to hear the tea.
I we were running another company at the same time, so I would wake up and do like work for another company. Then I had this fucking dumb idea to go back to school because I was like, well, I never went to school.
What did you go to school for?
Well, I was like, I own a couple businesses, so I should I was like, I should probably like go to school for this. So all I wanted to do was take one class in business.
So like on the bus you were taking a business class?
And I flew back and I took my final, and then I'd fly back out to the show.
That's pretty epic, honestly.
And
Good for you.
I did.
You probably felt like such like a business artist. No. I would have felt like such a badass, like, gotta go take my exam, I'll be back tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if that's badass is the thing.
I think that's pretty badass.
I didn't go to, like, I went to high school, but I didn't really go to high school.
Yeah.
I was just.
I think that's pretty. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're
I got
welcome.
an A. It was the first A
Did
that
you?
I've
That's
ever,
awesome. I'm proud of you.
It was the first A that I actually ever earned.
Wow. See? And you have that memory of flying back and taking your final. That's pretty epic.
Yeah, it was. But you want to know what was really funny is one of the ladies that works with me, I was like, I don't know how to sign up for college.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll buy you this class if you want to take it with me, if you can help me sign up. And so she did.
Isn't it just like you show up and you're like, I want to take this class?
I just didn't know how to sign up. It's so hard. I don't know.
There are a lot of, there's a lot going on when you have to sign up for a class.
It's not my thing. Like, it's like one of those things that it's like not my thing.
But you made it your thing. Look at you.
I finally got my.
And you got an A.
I got my first A.
Is the A like on your fridge?
I have it printed out. Yeah.
You should put it on your fridge.
I was very proud of myself.
I need to see it. You should just carry it around and just whip it out and be like, "This is the A that I got."
It's literally one class in like Business 101. It was so stupid.
That's so good though.
In community college, so
Business 101 A.
I got it.
You got a fucking A. Who cares?
Dude, so all right, let's talk about fucking what's going on with you, because I could talk about what's going on with me and what has been going on with me forever.
Same. I could talk about you forever too.
And this is your interview.
Okay. So, what's going on with me currently in music, or just in my personal life?
Let's do.
Well, I just got back from
music.
tour.
Let's do music first.
Okay. Well, I just signed with Pete Wentz and Spencer from Panic at the Disco.
And on
DCD2.
Right. They also have like, for everybody like that is listening, they also have like Nothing Nowhere, Panic, Games We Play, fucking Fall Out Boy, like and a bunch more.
Yeah.
And okay.
Pretty iconic.
Like nutso. What, like, 2 questions.
Yeah.
How did it happen, and what's it mean to you?
How did it happen? Well, last December, Pete messaged me. I remember like I had just opened for this artist at Moroccan Lounge, and I had like just gotten home from the show, and I was so tired, and I was like laying in bed, and I saw Pete Wentz had followed me on Instagram, and I was like, that's so random, because obviously I knew of him. I wasn't like a massive Fall Out Boy fan, but I knew he's iconic, you know, and I know that like I used to love like their hits, you know. So I was like, oh, that's random. He followed me. I thought maybe he was at the show or something, you know, and saw me. And then he DM'd me and he was like, I really like your EP. Like, what's your, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, what's your vibe right now? Like, who are you signed with? What, do you have a manager? Da, da, da. And I was like, I have a manager. I'm just finishing up my, like, I had a 2 EP deal with this other, like, small label out of New York. And I was like, I'm just about to release that next EP with them. And yeah, so then I met him and Spencer and we all just like vibe. They were like, you're crazy, we love you. And I loved them. I think because they're artists, it felt more like, I just, you know, I'm anti-label. I don't like industry people. I fucking hate everyone in the music industry. So when I met them, it felt more like friends, which is, you know, that was like my favorite thing ever. And we all just like vibe super hard, and we just listened to some demos and chilled. And yeah, and then as soon as I released my last EP with my old label, I signed a joint venture with them and this Seeker Music Group, which is Evan Bogart's venture. So I just have like a really fun group of people surrounding me, which, man, it makes such a difference.
I mean, you just have now you have a team now. Can you go into like, so do they do all the scheduling for you? Are you writing with people that like you want to write with, or are you like still like how? Because
like, what's the yeah?
Well, like, what changed when you did that?
Honestly, I feel like not much has changed. I think with my old label, respectfully, they were great, but I think they wanted me to stay in this indie space that's big right now, and that's just not who I am. And everyone close to me knew that that's just not who I am. And I think like Pete and Spencer saw that that's not who the fuck I am. So they were like, it's kind of given me more freedom to just do what I want and say what I want. And I think this coming music is a little crazy, like lyrically, like I'm crossing some boundaries, and you know, like
even more
spit
than you
coming
have,
up.
even more than you have, because I feel like you, look, I listen to a lot of music,
like
and
fucking in the shower and like sucking
Yeah.
dick and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's more, I mean, like spitting in someone's mouth is probably like, and cutting off your fingers and toes is probably like the top most effed up. But it goes more so like, I don't know, without saying too much, I do have a song about the industry that I'm just really excited to release.
Good. I mean, it's been the bane of my existence too.
It was, I went to this show. My friend played this like backyard show, and it was just like industry everywhere. And I was like, this is so bad. I fucking hate all of you so much. And I was just taking meetings with A&Rs who were like 23, whose like fucking dad is the CEO of, you know that shit.
Yeah, I know the whole thing.
And I was like, bruh. And we would just sit there, and I would just be like talking about like sucking dick, and they would just be like looking at me like, you're insane. And I would be like, I do not want to be here with you.
Yeah, I have to walk around. Like, I pace every single day. I walk around.
Like,
I do the whole fucking thing.
I would show up like so high and just be like, I don't know what like there is to talk about. Like, I do not find you interesting at all.
I've learned how to navigate it pretty well. I've learned how to
teach me your ways,
I've
bro.
learned how to navigate through suits. And
teach me your fucking ways.
You want to know what though? It was just like I never gave up what I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's like,
I think it's cool to not give up what's cool.
You find your people is the thing. You find your people in this, and it's hard because it is like what you're saying. Like, I don't like TikTok either. I don't like having to post a ton of content. Like, we're gonna have to make content out of this, and it's gonna get posted, and it's gonna have to like this is gonna give you content.
They're gonna be happy,
but it's also gonna be like, you know, you have to caption it something like, CARR talks about sucking dick, and I'm like,
please make that the caption.
But it's not like, that's not what the conversation is actually about. It's just like this fucking clickbait shit, you know. And
people are gonna like the dick sucking content.
Well, I mean,
it's fun though to like, going back to the suits, it's fun to like, I kind of changed my mindset because I used to like hate it, and then they all check in through text. They're like, oh, what are you up to, da, 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 da. And I'm like, fuck off. But it's fun to meet them because I would just like fuck with them. Like, I met this person for coffee, and he was like staying in LA. He was in the obviously like high in the music industry, and he was like, can she meet me in my hotel? And I was just like, and sing me a song. And I was like,
weird.
No, that's fucking so weird.
Couldn't be weirder.
So, right?
How do they not know that that's fucking weird?
Weird. And me and my manager were like, no, but why don't, I'll meet you at your hotel and we can like walk and get a coffee. So I like walked in and I'm just like in his hotel lobby like, hi, da 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 da. And I like really badly was just like, so do you want to do this upstairs? And my manager's like, you can't say that.
Did you?
No, because he would have like, but I kept like crossing every boundary possible and you could tell he was just so uncomfortable.
Wait, and you flew in to like meet
He was
you?
like in town, but like, yeah, it just obviously wasn't the right match, but he was just like, you haven't had like your hit yet. And I was like, I think my songs are
I think
hits.
your songs are hits. I personally think that, dude, and I think that that's why it's so cool that the label signed you, because if they can hear that off of the songs that you've already done, then
and like what I have like a lot of demos in my pocket that like we're kind of waiting for the right time.
Like,
you know,
like you don't have a ton of music out,
Mm-hmm.
but you
I have a good amount.
How much? Like,
I mean, I have
you
3 EPs.
Yeah, it's not
not a ton. Yeah,
but I think every single one of those fucking songs are good songs.
Thank you.
I asked somebody yesterday because like I lived with somebody who was a music producer, and she would always have people over at her house, and always like, you know, like I'd walk out and like Andrew McMahon would be in my fucking like, I was like, I would be asleep and then I'd hear like an like piano. And I was like, it sounds like, I was like, she got really good at fucking piano. And then Andrew McMahon would be in my fucking living room.
I'd be like, what's up, bro?
And I asked her if she had worked with you, and she did.
Oh,
and who? I'll tell you after. And she, no, it's good.
It's good.
She was just like, she is so poppin'. Like, she is like so good.
Wow.
Like, she is like so good. And I just, you know, until like the last like couple weeks, like I followed you probably because you were hot.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we love.
Like I probably followed you because you were hot, and then I started.
And then you're like, her music's okay.
And then I started listening to your music, and I was like, oh fuck, dude, this is like really.
This is kind of fire.
It's not kind of fire. It's like you really know how to put a song together.
Yeah,
you really know how to put a song together. Do you feel like you have like way more in you? Like, do you still like? Yeah. I don't know. Since you weren't like planning to come and do this as a musician.
Yeah, I have a lot. I think. I mean, man, I feel like this next project that's on its way is kind of me navigating. Everything's kind of me navigating like dating and living and the music industry, but this is kind of like jabs and like making fun of like the music industry and people and like just kind of like having fun still. But right before tour, I was just kind of writing a lot and I was just really burnt out because I was just working so hard, and I was like, I'm not living. Like, I write based on my like, everything's so real. Like, nothing is fake that I write about ever. It's all like very real. And I remember just being like to my manager, I need to live for a second. Like, I need to go on some dates. I need to like date someone toxic for a minute. I need to have fun. And after tour, I have so much to say without spilling any tea. I feel like I have like a whole album like in here that I'm like,
you need to do it.
Dude, I have so many writing sessions this month. I'm like, I have so much to say right now. So God only knows what's coming this month, because I have like, my notes are popping off right now.
Like, we can only write about the things that we actually know about.
Yeah, that's the best songs, when it's like real, you know?
We can only write about the things, and we can only like direct the things, and we can only like tell stories about the things that we actually know about. And some of those things, like, you know, like I have to like go detox to retox like
literally
once every fucking like couple months.
You need it. Your body like needs that. Like,
it's work. I think about that as work.
It is. It's a good point,
right? Like, so if you're going on dates and you're making sure you're going on them with like people that you know that like it's gonna be, you know, you might have fun, but it might be like it might be a little fucked. Like,
that's like the only good thing about music. When you feel like really shitty in a situation, you're like, at least I'm gonna write a good song about this.
Yeah, it's a really strange feeling, because you're like, oh fuck, I can use this to my art.
Yeah, literally. I felt like without saying too much, I was just in an instance where I just felt really sad, and I was just like, the only thing that was getting me through, I was like, oh, I'm gonna write like 5 good songs about this feeling.
What, do you have like some shitty dates?
Yeah, I was like, man, I was struggling to get over someone, and I was like, I'm gonna get like 5 songs out of this. But it was fun on tour because I wasn't expecting this at all, but it kind of turned into like a woman empowerment vibe where
welcome to being the first woman on the podcast.
Oh my God, really?
On the radio show, yeah.
Wow.
Dude, it's hard. I'm telling you.
Dude, I was nervous opening for the Rex because they have such a big women fan base, and I was like, obviously open sexually and open to talk about crazy shit, and I was like, I don't know how they're gonna feel about me. I don't know if they're gonna like me. They might hate me. But it turned into like me signing like 100 pairs of titties a night, like, and it was just girls DMing
full
me
titties
being
or
full.
like,
I was signing tits. I was signing like pierced titties, like everything, all kinds of tits. I love all kinds of titties, and it was just not what I was expecting, but I was like, this is the best possible scenario. Like, I love all of these women. And it was girls like passing me notes when I was on stage being like, can you dedicate this song to this person? So like every night before Loser, we would dedicate it to like a guy that someone would pass up, and I would make everyone say like, fuck you, whatever his name is.
Hold on, what is the chorus of Loser, just so people like know, like, you don't have to sing it, please don't sing it.
Was,
it's
I'm not
embarrassing
singing
thing.
it. Yeah, please don't. It's like
I know what it is.
What is
like,
the hook? It's like, loser, open your mouth, my head hurts, I can do so much better, I can do so much better, low life, go die, you'll never be my type, total waste of my time. So it's just like, you're a total fucking loser is pretty much the hook.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the songs
just
where
like,
I was like, is this about me?
Yeah, I wrote it because I was like, I wish I had this song to blast in my car when I was getting over someone that sucks. And it's just like, girls have been DMing me and been like, I broke up with him. And I'm like, yes, queen. I'm so happy for you. He doesn't deserve you.
This is awesome.
I know. I'm like, I love my girls. CARR's for the girlies.
I don't know. It's for me too.
CARR's for the poor boys and the girlies.
Oh, well.
And the gays.
Zach.
Is he gay?
Yeah.
Zach?
Zach will love this. He'll love it.
CARR is for Zach.
CARR's for Zach. He's gonna come back in and he's gonna come literally like he's gonna listen to this and then be like, I wish I had her on first.
Yeah. Can he break my career too? Can you guys like break my career for me?
He can. I probably can't.
I feel like you can.
I don't know if I can. You can play on whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
I really like you. I really like. I
really like you.
Yeah, as a person, and I stand behind like your music.
Thank you.
Oh shit, we got to wrap. Okay. All right. He just texted me.
Okay.
What else do I have?
Ra-pa-pa.
All right. What did I miss?
Should we drink some spit?
Yes. New song.
Oh yeah, new song is called Spit. It just came out 2 weeks ago. It's about spitting in someone's mouth and cutting off your fingers and toes. Really? Did you like it?
Yes.
It's fun. I feel like if you haven't spat in someone's mouth, you should try it.
I had one of those girlfriends.
Or get your mouth spat into.
I liked it.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like it's a fun time.
Okay, so
let's drink some of my spit.
Where is it? Can I have one?
Yeah. Can I throw it?
Yeah, try it.
Can I?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay.
I'll catch it.
Oh my God, that made me nervous. I thought I was about to break something.
So is your spits actually
I
in
literally opened this and just spat in it for hours.
No. Is there spit in it?
Yeah.
Okay, are you lying?
Yeah, I'm lying.
Okay.
But
so you made your own.
I literally have a factory in my room where I just spit in this. I don't know where the cameras are.
Here's one right here.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Congratulations.
To spitting in people's mouths. It like low-key kind of tastes like spit.
Like after, you know what it tastes like? You know what it tastes like?
It's like warm. I don't know what this is.
Dude, you want to know what it tastes like? It tastes like after you drink a orange liqueur or whatever, and you've been like sitting with, and then you spit.
Literally, that is what it literally tastes like. Spit.
It's really horny. Is the thing.
Damn.
This is a horny drink, you guys.
This is horny.
Oh, I gotta get out of here.
We love horny drinks.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm fucking gonna put this in my water bottle and just
Do it.
horn up all day. Yeah, be
This is
horned
the
up.
horny beverage of 2022.
Well, and also like the art is really good. Look, there was a couple of things I wanted to gas you up on.
Okay. Please gas me up.
There's a couple things. Songs are great.
Thank you.
Art is really good. Videos are really good. Is that all you? Like, that's all you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I went to school for film, so I feel like, you know, videos and acting is like my another like favorite part of it. So like the Saw inspired video for Spit. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
But for some reason, I just
yourself?
Yeah, that was like supposed to be controversial. It wasn't supposed to be controversial, but like the key was supposed to be like in my arm. But we had a moment of being like, we don't support that.
Well, look, I think that
but
you gotta do like the amount of times that I have been told no.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Several
funny because
times a
in the
day.
moment we didn't really think about it because it's just like I was cutting out a key, like the actual Saw movies. But then afterwards I was like, oh gosh.
Dude, I fucking shot a Slipknot video in the same place that they did the first Saw movie.
Dude, I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it
in
was
the room?
In that room.
Damn, I'm jealous. I
Yeah.
love Saw.
In that room.
It's so effed up.
It's smaller than you think. It's like a way small room.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
It
really
looks
small
big.
room. No, it's way small.
Damn.
Yeah, we did
That's
this-
actually so sick.
I'll
Where
show-
is it?
The video?
Yeah. Like, where
I'll-
is the house or the room?
It's probably like downtown somewhere.
okay.
I forgot.
Yeah, it's probably some weird.
I'll send you what it is. It was a promo. It was a promo for like
That's
their...
so sick.
Yeah. And we also had 3 goats heads.
Damn. That's fire.
Like
real
actual-
goat heads?
Yeah, real goat
Where do you
heads.
get real goat heads?
I don't know. You have
A
to...
butcher?
Yeah.
The black
production
internet, whatever it's
people,
called?
I don't know, but we had 3 real goat heads.
Damn.
And let me tell you, that room started to fucking smell like
Yeah.
goat head after like an
Like,
hour.
and in that dirty ass room?
Yes.
Damn.
No. It
That's
was
crazy.
fucking nuts, dude.
That is crazy.
All right, well, what else did we miss? Bop, bop, bop. Where you're from?
boop,
You're from
boop.
New Jersey. You're here now.
Yes.
Who cares about that?
Yeah, I don't even know what we had just talked about this whole interview.
I don't know. Your pop music. You're great.
Thank you.
I don't
You're
know.
really
Look.
like boosting me today.
Well,
I love it.
I think that, you know what? I feel like we kind of covered everything that I probably wanted to cover. I don't think that there's anything else that I left out that I would like leave and be like, fuck, I wish we would have talked about that. Because I really do think that everybody that is listening should listen to you and listen to your lyrics, and actually I think they'll identify
Yeah.
with you. Because
I think so.
I did, and I'm a fucking straight white dude.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good. That's a good sign. We'll take it.
You know? I've got a little bit of, fucked upness. If you're a
Yeah.
little fucked up,
If you're a little fucked up, which I think everyone is, you should listen to my music.
I think that if you're a little bit fucked up, which you said
Everyone
everybody
is.
is, I think you guys are going to really love CARR.
Yes. Thank you.
Because now I do.
Yeah.
Like now I'm like,
A car stand.
thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me as the first woman on the podcast.
Well, it's hard.
What an honor.
Wow.
I know, but I feel like it's the perfect first woman to have.
I would have not. You are the first one I wanted.
Exactly. You were
Yeah.
saving it for me. I love you.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Such a fun time.
This is fine. Isn't this
I could
easy?
be here for like 5 more hours.
I know. They're like, I keep getting texts.
Yeah.
They're like, stop it.
I'm like, let's keep talking.
Well, we can do it again.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's do it again after you drop the next things.
Yeah.
And
We'll chat some more.
yeah. All
You
right.
can break my career.
I'll do my best.
The
All right.
pressure.
You guys, CARR,
Thank you.
thank you to being on Emo Nite Radio. It's Morgan, professional radio broadcaster. We're out. I know we're out. Dan, I know. All right. I love you.
We're getting in trouble. I
We're
love
getting in
you.
trouble. Goodbye.
Bye.